Look, we all saw the clip. 30 blurry seconds of Ava Raine, yep, that Raine, rocking Kaden Kross with a spinebuster that made Twitter think someone got launched into orbit. 1 million views in 3 hours. Crossco trended harder than most PPVs. Headlines screamed The Rock's kid just retired a man live on Tuesday night. But stop looping the gif for a second. The punch wasn't the real weapon. The demolition started 5 minutes later, behind the curtain, in the GM's office where phones die and egos go to bleed. No cameras, no cell service, just Ava, a single sheet of paper, and a voice recorder that caught the final nail in Kross's career. Tonight we're rewinding the tape line by line until you see the whole trick. Spoiler, the brawl was the shiny object, the paperwork was the guillotine. Kaden Kross figured he was bulletproof, until a 23-year-old interim GM turned his mania ticket into a pink slip. Let's jump back 37 days. NXT Battlegrounds in the books. Kross struts out with the North American belt slung over his shoulder, a fresh 5-year deal zipped into his gym bag, and his WrestleMania spot basically gift-wrapped by Triple H. Dude was untouchable. Fans chant next big thing. USA execs start budgeting bonus champagne. Life's good. Meanwhile, Ava's 2 weeks into her learning the ropes gig as interim GM. Translation: she's the board's human fire extinguisher, famous last name, zero baggage, and a brand new red pen she isn't afraid to use. She's in those stuffy production meetings, nodding when the network wants more flips, then quietly rewriting the entire taping schedule before anyone opens their third Red Bull. Here's the detail that never hit the air. Kross refuses Tuesdays. Sounds like nothing, right? Except NXT tapes on Tuesdays. His contract says limited dates, so the writers end up playing Tetris with live events, house shows, TV, and a champion who's ghosting the brand. Every script has a sticky note. Kross no-show. Figure it out. Writers start Googling jobs that pay you to hate your job. Go home show before stand and deliver. Kross cuts a banger promo. Crowd eats it up. Ratings jump. Backstage, he breezes past Ava's office without a nod. Most folks wouldn't blink. Ava. She grew up on McMahon bedtime stories. She knows the moment you let someone disrespect you in the hallway, you're already halfway to irrelevance. So she schedules a mandatory talent meeting for Tuesday 10 a.m., the exact block Kross's media tour booked months ago. He no-shows. Ava texts, "Show up or kiss your mania spot goodbye." Kross laughs, calls her a statue with a clipboard, finishes his mango smoothie. 10 minutes later, his rental's wearing 4 parking boots and his Uber app's locked out. Petty? Sure. Effective? You bet. Tuesday, minute 23. Kross is mid-promo on Dante Chen when the lights drop and that management decision graphic flashes. Ava walks out, charcoal suit, mic in hand, The Rock's smile dialed down to, "I dare you." Kross smirks. "Come to congratulate me, rookie?" Ava grins. "Nah, champ. Came for the syllabus, Clause 14B, reasonable cooperation with brand representation." Crowd smells blood. Kross's jaw tightens. Then she goes full bullet point. Every date he skipped. 3 Make-A-Wish kids, 2 ESPN hits, 1 NIL college day, each one ending with respectfully declined per talent request. Boos rain down, and they're not for her. Kross lunges for the mic. Ava steps aside, lets him whiff, then lifts a single sheet of thick, embossed paper. Effective immediately, Kaden Kross is suspended without pay, title vacated, tournament starts tonight. That spinebuster happens next. Kross grabs her shoulder. Ava ducks, plants him center ring. Refs swarm. Phones catch the carnage. But the suspension letter, already signed by legal at 4:07 p.m. The fight was just the fireworks to sell the pre-written death sentence. 2 days later, the internet's screaming, "Work." WWE's statement says, "Inappropriate contact with management." Kross's merch vanishes from the shop, his theme off Spotify. The WrestleMania graphic that once had his face now teases a ladder match for a vacant belt. Inside the PC, word is Kross's agent begged for a sit-down. Ava shows up flanked by HR and a lawyer who looks like he just finished prom. She slides across a mutual termination. 6-month payout, gag order, hand over the replica belts. Kross signs. Cameras aren't rolling, but the silence is louder than any crowd. Ava? She's just getting started. A round-robin tournament spikes ratings 19%. She FaceTimes every Make-A-Wish kid Kross ghosted. TikToks with the college athletes. The board sends her a fruit basket and a note that basically reads, "Keep going." The original suspension promo ran 5 minutes longer. WWE trimmed it for time. The uncut audio, leaked by a PA who asked we Venmo her pizza money, is ice cold. Ava. You call yourself chaos, but chaos without discipline is just noise, and noise, she taps the mic, gets muted. Then she slips in a reference to his 2021 DUI, never named, just some stains don't wash out with gold plating. Translation, step out of line, and your past is the present. Kross's deal officially wraps Friday. Security escorts him out of the PC as he carries a box of boots. Ava's already declining calls from Raw and SmackDown GMs. Rumor is she's holding out for a women's division budget bump and a Total Divas crossover that'll melt 2012 Twitter. So if you're an NXT talent waking up to a calendar invite from GM Raine, set 2 alarms, show up early, and smile for every camera. Because the scariest thing in WWE right now isn't a rock bottom, it's the Rock's daughter with a pen and a grudge. Bottom line, Ava didn't destroy Kaden Kross with a spinebuster. She deleted him with a signature, a grin, and a single sheet of paper. The brawl was the smoke bomb. The paperwork was the blade. And if you hear your phone buzz with a meeting request from General Manager Raine, say yes to everything, bring coffee, and maybe learn how Tuesdays work.